Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the HJC CL-17 Captain America graphic available at RevZilla.com. Much like Captain America could travel as fast as a speeding bullet, the CL-17 is going to keep your head safe if you are riding your motorcycle in the same fashion. And that is because the CL-17 is going to be the most entry-level helmet in HJC's lineup that also includes a Snell safety rating. Now, like I mentioned, this is going to be the Captain America graphic that we're seeing from HJC. It's a conjunction with Marvel, and you're going to notice that it's going to be a really nice, clean, inspired piece. You're going to notice the wings on the side. You're going to have that nice matte blue finish. And the wings, it's representative of the fact that, everybody knows that Captain America could fly, and they wanted to incorporate that in here as well. Now, when we're talking about the CL-17, this is going to be your polycarb shell. It's going to have two shell sizes available, and it's going to weigh in at 3 pounds 9 ounces in a medium when we threw this on the scale. When we're talking about head shape with this, it's going to have an intermediate oval fit, a little bit longer front to back, a little bit narrow on the sides. It's going to work nicely for the majority of you out there in the American market. Now, when we talk about Snell rated, this is going to be a DOT Snell safety rated helmet. And if you have any additional questions on the CL-17, make sure to check out our detailed breakdown video where we go inside, we rip the helmet apart, and we show you everything that's going on with this particular lid. But the real story here is the Captain America graphic. And there's a lot of things that they pulled from Captain America that they wanted to include in this. And the reason they didn't use this graphic on something like the IS-17 is that it has an internal sun shield to it. Everyone knows that Captain America could shoot red laser beams out of his eyes, and they didn't want to have that internal sun shield interfering with any of the talents that Captain America would have had. Now, as we start with the front on this, we work through. First and foremost, there's an A right on the front of the helmet. Not really sure why that's there or what it's in reference to, but it looks nice. If your name is Adam, this helmet's really going to work nicely for you. Now, one of the things you'll notice is that the base color on this is going to be a really nice metallic matte blue. One of the things that HJC has been doing is they've been doing really nice matte finishes. So that's one of the things to notice here, and it's not just a regular matte blue. Again, there's a really nice metallic sheen to that. So one of the things you'll notice is there is some symmetry working through. You do have those wings on both sides. Like I said earlier, it really is more of a reference to the fact that Captain America could fly around. And I will say this at this point, in addition to that, in addition to being able to fly and shoot lasers out of his eyes, he had his magic shield. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is it does a really good job of attracting dogs, much like Captain America used to hoard all of the animals around when he wanted them to attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this shield away. It's a limited edition shield, and the first person in the comment section to answer the question, what was Captain America's name originally supposed to be in the original comic book series, we're going to mail you this limited edition shield. And by limited edition, I mean we only have one. Don't go checking on Amazon. Now, if you take a look at the front here, the only piece of asymmetry you're going to see is you have the HJC logo on one side, and then if you rotate around, you will see there is going to be the Marvel logo on the other side. Rotating all the way to the back, you are going to see it finishes out nicely with Captain America's shield. Much like the limited edition one that you have a chance of winning by answering that question correct in the comment section below. Now, if I had any nitpick for this helmet, the one nitpick that I do have is that I wish that they would have incorporated the adamantium claws that are able to shoot out of his hands somewhere on this. It just would have been added, just a nice aggressive touch to the overall helmet. But it's a nice, clean-looking helmet, and whether you're a superhero fan or your name starts with the letter A, it does a nice job of keeping you protected while looking nice and cool. So if you have additional questions that we haven't answered here today, make sure to click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there rocking a CL-17 on their motorcycles. Or simply pick up the phone and reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455, or shoot an email over to cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the HJC CL-17 Captain America graphic. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride. I wish they would have made a reference to the fact that he has adamantium claws that will extend from his hand. Adamantium.
Like Adam?
Adamantium.
Yeah.
Adamantium.